All right. Welcome to the Bar Talk Podcast. My name is Jordan Shabbat of the Speedwell Tavern. I'm here with Karl of the New World Tavern.
Hello, everybody.
And this episode, we will be featuring Dan Mahoney from the British Beer Company and Jeff Nardone from Mayflower Brewing Company. And I got these guys in here to talk about holidays and business and how holidays affect business in town. It's that time of year, and everything's coming up all at once. It seems like there's something going on every weekend. Staff parties, Black Friday, the parade, everything. So we got a sort of a wide array of different perspectives here, and I would like to get everyone's take. So first of all, let me introduce Dan Mahoney of the British Beer Company.
What's going on?
And then we got Jeff Nardone, as I said, a longtime sales manager of the Mayflower Brewing Company.
Hello.
And I'd like to thank Jeff and the rest of the Mayflower crew for having us today. We are recording at the Mayflower Brewery today, up in their super secret office. We got the password and everything. It's pretty cool. Let's start it off. Karl, we were going to talk about the parade, which is this Saturday, and how it affects business. Take the helm.
Yep, so what we wanted to do was try to get a different vision or look from what happens during the holidays in the bar business. We've got 3 people here from the bar or restaurant, and we have 1 person from a brewery. And Jeff, would like to get your opinion on what happens. Let's start with Parade Day in Plymouth. Now, from what I understand, Parade Day in Plymouth is the Saturday before Thanksgiving, and it is the second largest parade in the country, second only to Macy's Day Parade. So you're a longtime Plymouth person. You work in Plymouth. How does that affect the business here that you do as well as here at Mayflower?
It's positive. There are much more people downtown for the parade. The Thanksgiving holiday in general rivals 4th of July. It rivals the New Year's holidays. As a matter of fact, as far as alcohol consumption holidays go, Thanksgiving and everything around that weekend, I think take the lead, at least as far as Mayflower Brewing is concerned. You have an extended holiday, generally Wednesday through Sunday the following week. The fact that the parade is the weekend before gives us another weekend on top of that for people to celebrate. How downtown Plymouth is configured with all the bars and restaurants, and the fact that the parade route runs right through the middle of everything makes it easy for people to pop into your places and enjoy some cocktails or beverages or beers or food and enjoy that space. So everyone's in a festive atmosphere. The weather can be bad, but it's usually not too bad. That doesn't happen until January or February, right? So,
right.
And then there's the food festival afterwards. So everyone drinks, and then they eat, and then they come back and they drink a little bit more. So for us, it's a really great holiday. The fact that we're called Mayflower Brewing Company certainly doesn't hurt. November's a good month for us, but the fact that Plymouth is a very active downtown, has a very active downtown scene during this time frame, definitely impacts us. So
that's a good point. So I always wanted to ask you guys that. Do you see a spike in business in November just because your name's Mayflower Brewery?
It is, again, right behind the 4th of July.
No kidding.
And the 4th of July for us is more of a short spike. This one's a little bit longer. And so it's very, very busy time for us. The trucks are going, the stores are going,
right?
The bars. It's not just you guys in the bars.
Do you think it is because of the name, though, or do you think every brewery sort of experiences that? Because I don't know, personally, there is something sort of about it. I kind of want. I want any beer right now, but I'm sober 2 days. Everyone listening, I know.
Cleanse.
AA Talkcast.
Yeah,
nobody cares.
But no, that's an interesting thing. So Mayflower Brewery, obviously, you guys are based in Plymouth, but the whole thing behind it is Pilgrims landed here at Fraggle Rock in 1620, and you guys are Mayflower Brewery. That's going to be kind of a cool thing to measure, right?
It's definitely a cool thing, and we certainly have that leverage, but I think long before there was Mayflower in 2008, there was plenty of beer drinking during this holiday, and I don't think it was. The only difference in town was you guys weren't all around with your bars and restaurants, right? And so the downtown scene was a little different, but there was always football and beer, and there was always a parade, and there was always parties. So.
America's drunkest hometown, baby.
Well, you say that it's a little behind 4th of July weekend or week for beer sales, but I notice you don't have a 4th of July beer, but you do have a Thanksgiving beer.
Wow. The one and only Thanksgiving ale in the world. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Yeah. That's something we do have the claim to fame for. So,
What if they were America Beer Company, and then they could have a 4th of July beer? America Beer Company.
well,
Making
we are
beer great
America's
again.
we are America's hometown brewery. So, if you want to drink our beer during the 4th of July, that makes perfect sense as well.
It's true.
So,
It's true.
Or Labor Day, Arbor Day. Just any day, Jeff. Don't say
any
something short.
any American holiday is fine
Any
with
day
us.
is good. Beer day.
I love
you know what,
crushing
Dan?
beers on Arbor Day.
Do you know what, Dan?
Don't get me started on Boxing Day, Jeff.
We're gonna get to work. We're gonna get to work on a Boxing
Yeah.
Day beer. It'll focus on the Premier League soccer games and the extent of that. That'll be good in the British Beer Company, I'm sure. So
You guys open early on Parade Day, right?
Bright and early, 8 o'clock in the morning.
What do you see for the difference of a regular Saturday versus Parade Day?
Well, besides being open a whole 3 hours earlier, it's while we have our loyalty crowd, like they are in and out of there. They spot up on their parade seats so they can come in to see us. They like to stay warm by coming in to hang out with us. We don't have all the fancy food, but we have all the fancy drinks and snacks you can need.
Doritos are extremely fancy.
I recommend the Cheetos next time.
if you
that's
could
why I
get the
didn't
white
go to
cheddar
get the
Cheetos
Cheetos.
this year, that would be.
I'll work
ideal.
on it, just maybe for the holiday season for you, Jeff.
You know what I saw about Halloween? They had these strawberry Kit Kats.
What?
I don't know. It was
I
the
don't-
weirdest
I don't
thing.
approve.
Pink
We're not
Kit Kats.
talking about Halloween. We're talking about Thanksgiving.
Listen, it said the holidays and how
Some
they affect
people,
business.
Halloween's a
show.
holiday. Just ask.
I
the
think
witches.
pink Kit Kats are worth mentioning.
So, Dan,
Whatever.
Yes, Karl.
business is better
Absolutely.
on Parade Day.
I mean, the whole.
What do you
week
like?
leading
What do
up
you
to-
hate? As well, let's start from the beginning. Are you working Parade Day?
I am. I will be checking your ID at the door to this parade day.
Because I look so young.
Absolutely. I'm not letting that beard fool me. Just you, though, Karl. Just you.
So, how much of a bigger increase do you get on Parade Day rather than a regular Saturday?
With parade day, it's the business isn't just jam packed into 2 hours a night. It's 8 o'clock and then we open. We'll have people full at the bar, and then we'll be busy up until 1 o'clock when I decide to scrape them all off the floor and send them home.
Now, do you love or hate Parade Day?
I love parade day. I think it's chaos, which is good and bad, but it's just a fun to see that many people around town. Like it can be hectic, but I mean it's good business is getting known. We had Civil War reenactors sitting in there playing flutes and stuff at the bar last year. It was awesome. I got
that sounds
one of the best
fantastic.
pictures ever of redcoats just all hanging out at the bar. If you walked in the wrong time, you
Yeah.
thought you went back in time.
You might not want to mention a bunch of guys playing the flute at your bar on a podcast, but that's all right.
Yeah,
That's all
probably,
right.
no.
We'll go with that.
I thought that happened at your place on Sunday nights.
Not that there's anything wrong with.
That's right.
Not that there's anything wrong
Exactly.
with that.
So, the thing that I don't like about Parade Day is all the people.
I thought it was you don't like parades.
No, the parade I like.
Carl just doesn't like
It's the people in the
People,
parade.
all right, all right.
No, it's great for business. It really does. It's one of our biggest day, if not the biggest day out of the year, because, like you said, it starts early and it just doesn't stop.
Yep.
And where it doesn't stop, it gets a little chaotic. Where there's always a bunch of pub crawls because people meet their friends, they meet their families. If people don't have kids, or even if they do, they kind of bounce around from restaurant to restaurant, bar to bar for pub crawls. What's your take on a pub crawl? You like them, you hate them? I hate them.
It
But I love the
depends.
business.
It depends on the pub crawl. I've
Right.
had some
Depends
awesome
on-
pub crawls,
depends
and
on-
I've had some terrible pub crawls.
Yeah.
I've had a great pub crawl, 40 people, and I've had an awful one of 5. So
Right.
it's really the people, and
And you never want to be the last stop.
unfortunately, I usually am. So
Yep. You
Yeah.
never want to be the last
That's
stop.
what I was saying.
I kind of like the holiday pub crawls. I like the theme ones. Like the ones that are for charity, of course, I'm all about. But we always make the point: why you spend all the money on booze? Why don't you just donate it to that charity and then go out drinking? Sure, on your own dime. But I don't know. But I do like the theme ones. I like to see a bunch of people dressed as Santa and elves and stuff like that. I mean, I'm not even a big fan of Christmas. But I was.
Can you not be a big fan of
Are
Christmas?
you kidding me?
I'm not a fan of Christmas. No, I just think it's gotten too materialistic at this point. Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday. It always has been. You get together with people you like, you crush beers, you eat food, you know what I mean? The whole rushing around, waiting in line to get presents, or, the rush to Amazon, and it just never appealed to me. I'd rather, but whatever. So you heard my case. It's not about me.
First,
but,
you don't have to rush to Amazon.
I was
Amazon
just
comes
thinking the
to
same
you.
thing.
Sure, you sit on your. I just
to
ordered
rush,
3 things
yeah.
during this podcast.
I thought you'd only get the 2-day delivery if you get the transaction.
You're
done
doing
quick enough.
Amazon wrong if you're rushing.
Yeah. You
I
have
do
to
everything Russian.
midnight to get it in for 2 days.
Well, Dan, what about
See?
Thanksgiving
That's a
itself?
rush.
What about Thanksgiving itself? Are you open, closed? What do you do?
We do a half day on Thanksgiving, so we usually open around 6 o'clock. We have people coming in like, thank God you're open. I'm sick of my family. It's usually a great night. It may not be crazy busy, but it's still a fun night to work.
Yeah.
If it's not busy, we close. It's.
You know what's nice about being open on the holidays? People genuinely appreciate
Absolutely.
that you open.
Yep.
They're like, God, I needed it out for my family. Thank you.
Yeah, and I've had people thank me for it. I've worked the last couple.
Yeah.
And it's like, thank God you're here. Like, thank God you're here. Because I wouldn't be if you weren't.
And how do they say it? Oh, thank God you're open.
You know what? I think I've maybe thrown one person out on a Thanksgiving. The day before, usually it takes care of those people. So
He didn't name you, Karl. Don't worry.
No, I don't.
Shh. I won't say it.
What about holiday parties? You do them, you don't do them?
for staff-wise,
Host.
In
In other words, people come in, hey, I want a party upstairs at your place. I know you
Absolutely.
have a room upstairs.
it's there for that reason. Like any kind of party you want, we've done. Holiday parties are great. Bachelor parties, eat taco parties. Like I don't care. That upstairs is the great room to do it up there. I love it up there for that reason. There's not a real drawback for me having it up there because not a lot of people know it's there. So you have people who might go play darts, go play Jenga, but the vast majority of the people that come in don't even know what's up those crazy spiral staircases. So
Where I hide from my staff.
it's my office. Like,
Yep.
that's for that reason.
Yep.
So
All the time.
And do you have a holiday party for your staff members?
we have the last couple of years where it's not my decision. Mostly it's what the people that sign my paychecks want to do. So
Then what is that usually?
they usually give us a sum to do it, and we turn in the receipts. And
Yeah, what do you do?
well, last year we went bowling. The year before we went out to dinner.
You went bowling last year. Took
Yep.
your employees out bowling. Yeah,
Absolutely,
That's
a little bowling, drinking, and
I got to apply to your place.
hey.
Karl. I like hosting them too. My staff hates it so much, but I don't know. I guess I'm a glutton for the punishment. But you get a group of people that all work together and they're just airing it out. You know what I mean? Like I'm talking at Speedwell. The Speedwell holiday parties. I don't even know if I can talk about those here. But
No, you can't.
yeah, actually, they happen at Karl's place, and I can only imagine what the place looks like.
How much you pay him to delete the tapes?
Oh, you know
Delete
what?
the
I never
tapes.
even thought about that.
Can't even show them.
That's what I mean.
Jeff, do you guys do any? You got that beautiful new room downstairs, and I know it's very fresh. But do you have any plans to, or have you guys hosted any sort of holiday parties here in the past? Or
We have the space, and we have had holiday parties. We will continue to do that. We've always had some space
Right.
here at the brewery. Now we have much bigger space, and we're happy to host. So if anyone's looking for holiday space, we're happy to do it. Just contact the brewery directly.
Okay.
And but we enjoy the holidays. The holidays are good for us. Our holiday parties here at Mayflower, personally, for the staff and everybody, are after the holidays. That's when we're the busiest. We're scrambling. The salespeople are all off managing all their accounts. Drivers are running around nonstop. Tasting room staff is running around nonstop. Everyone's coming in after their holiday shopping and coming in and getting beers, and so it's a very busy time for us. And we appreciate that business. And so when January rolls around, that's when we relax.
Right.
And so last year, apparently Karl doesn't like it, but we went bowling. And,
Jesus Christ! I never heard this before. Everybody's going bowling.
That's what I do. We do it in the summer.
We went
instead
up.
of being out in the
We
sun.
went up to Kingston, and we went up to Pins, and we had a good time. And they had a nice spread for us, and we bowled. It was a good time. We actually rotate our holiday party around every year to different places and do different things, and so
Right.
we're looking forward to it. So this year, our holiday party will be on our 10th anniversary. So
on the 10th anniversary.
well, it'll be close.
Congrats.
We won't be on the 10th anniversary because that was the 1st of January, but
10th anniversary.
Yeah.
Now, what do you guys see business-wise, the difference between Christmas and Thanksgiving? And I'll start it. I
I don't have to
love
buy presents.
Christmas, like
Right.
Christmas Eve, love Christmas. unless it falls on a weekend, because business, you got to close on, we close on Christmas Eve. We close on Christmas Day. So if it's a Friday, Saturday, or Saturday, Sunday, you lose all that business. But if it's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you get 2 great weekends before and after.
Right.
Are you guys open New Year, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day? What do you guys do?
Say we do a half day. We just open until 6, but the staff has a green light, stays open as late as they want to. Because obviously you want to make sure you don't keep them away from their family, but if they want to stay and make money, I'm not going to tell them no.
Word.
What about Speedwell?
Speedwell? We open for gift card sales. The kitchen and bar. Usually I'll work the kitchen Christmas Eve till about 4 or 5 o'clock or whenever we feel like it. Of course, I say that, and then we'll be kind of slow all day, and it'll be just gift card sales. And then right at 5, when people are starting to head out to their families' houses on Christmas Eve, we start getting busy, and I got to kick everybody out. So it's kind of tough. I might just do gift cards in the future, depending on what day it falls on. But yeah, and then Christmas Day we're closed. Thanksgiving Day we're closed. Christmas Day I leave it an option for the staff. Hey, if someone wants to work it, and usually Kimmy will work it, or I'll come in and do the kitchen and whatever, that's fine. But if nobody wants to, no big deal. I mean, enjoy the time with your family. If you need an out, sure, come open it up, make some money. I don't care.
Same rules as Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
People they get sick of their family at some point.
See, Thanksgiving, I don't let anybody open. I don't know. Like I said, it's my favorite holiday. I don't take very much for myself at the Speedwell Tavern. That's one thing. It's like, I just want one day of the year where, completely closed. There's
and you
nothing
pick
I gotta worry
Christmas,
about.
which you hate.
No.
4th of July for Christmas.
We open on Christmas if a bartender wants to. Thanksgiving, I don't let anybody open.
See, I'm right there.
Holiday.
I'm right there with you, Jordan. I love Thanksgiving. It's my favorite holiday on the planet.
Yep.
For me, Thanksgiving.
Wouldn't it be on the calendar, not on the planet?
Planet.
Oh, the planet.
The planet of calendars. For me, it's we have a tight family. My family's pretty tight. We all get together. We hunker down at my parents' house, and we open up a bunch of wine, and we drink a lot of beer. We eat a lot of food. The kids all run around. We don't really leave the compound, if you will. And when we do, we stroll downtown as a group. We roll through, and then we end up back at my parents' house. And everyone's coming in from Connecticut. They're coming in from Western Mass. They're coming in from all over the place. And so, but for me, it's the holidays without the stress and chaos of Christmas, which is, did I get this person something? Did I get enough for this person? Did I get enough? Thanksgiving is all of that greatness without having to worry about, did I buy enough presents for somebody, or did I do enough for somebody? All you have to do is show up with that one platter of food that you were assigned to show up with, and then we hang around and do that. So
that's it.
I'm a huge fan. On top of that, football's in full swing. It's not decided at that point. By the time Christmas rolls around and New Year's rolls around, everything's all decided. The games don't mean anything. So we're a big football family. But for us here at the brewery, we are open on Black Friday, because who doesn't want to drink beer after being in that chaos? So we're open on that Friday. We do close down the brewery itself, and all the salespeople and all the staff, except for our diligent tasting room staff, take that week off. But we are open on Christmas Eve as well, from 12 to 4, and New Year's Eve from 12 to 4 as well. But we're open.
So if I was to come here on those days, who would I see? If I was behind the bar and I came here for a couple of beers and I was just on my tiptoes, I would probably see Sarah, wouldn't I?
You'd probably see Sarah.
Behind the bar?
Yes. Sarah's our retail manager. Sarah has all the answers, so including the notes I'm getting handed as including the beer that just landed in my lap. So, listen, the tasting room staff will take care of you if you show up. They have a cold beer ready and waiting for you. Probably something you might not be able to find at these fine establishments that these gentlemen...
I was going to say, you have a lot of brewery-only beers.
That's correct.
So what can I get here that I can't get at a bar?
Well, we try to take a spin on some of the beers that we have already. We have nitro beers here. We add some coffee. We add some other ingredients to the beers. We have a series called Ebb and Flow, which is brewery release only. It gets packaged here. The cans are designed by local artists. Currently, we have Lazy Ambition that has a package designed by Cousin Stevie, a local tattoo artist.
A solid brew.
On the can. Yeah, Cobra Custom Tattoo. The beer itself is fantastic, nice and light, easy to drink. So we'll always have something special here that you won't be able to find.
Well, talking about easy to drink beers, I mean, I know you guys have that New World Tavern IPA that is just delicious.
And everyone has it on draft, including
Just
the
delicious.
They also
And
have
I
a
appreciate-
Speedwell
I
Nitro Porter
appreciate-
that I can't seem to
I appreciate the support. I'll tell you right now. I appreciate the support.
Yeah, the draft line goes directly to your bar. It's amazing. It's
Well, you know, it's made specifically by Mayflower.
I
Brewing.
know. There's one made specifically for us too, called the Speedwell Coffee Mayflower Porter.
That's correct. We do have a Nitro Speedwell Coffee Porter
Yeah,
on tap.
It's named after Speedwell Coffee. It's not Speedwell
Coffee.
Tap.
That is correct.
A great establishment.
Local coffee roasters around the corner. So, but the holidays are good for us. Sarah runs a tight ship here, pun intended, and her staff works diligently through the holidays to make sure when everyone is at their frustrated most that they can break away for an ice cold beer if they need to, or a growler to bring to mom and dad.
Upsell. How about Black Friday? Black Friday, I think you said earlier, and I'm going to give you some credit here, which is hard. I'm talking to Karl right now for anyone listening.
Hold on. Now you got my attention.
So, when I first came into town, I was like, parade day. It's busiest day. And Karl made a point to me. He goes, well, you don't think about it, but Black Friday is going to be one of the best days of the year. And I was like, people too out shopping, stuff like that. No, they're out all night shopping. Then they tear it up. Black Friday's nuts.
It is nuts because they walk in and they're punch drunk from those places.
Well, not only that, but like you said, you spend Thursday with your family.
Right.
By Friday, people are like, come on, I'm meeting my buddy's mom. Sorry, I can't have any leftovers with you.
Yeah.
Black Friday might have been the busiest day we've ever had last year. And, it's like, you can only be so busy. The capacity of the building is whatever it is, and you can only sell so much of this. But the thing about Black Friday, I think that's different from Parade Day, and you probably notice this too, Dan, especially because you don't serve food, is the families come in on Parade Day, and they only drink so much, and kids eat a hot dog, and that's it. Black Friday, people get blacked out. From open to close,
Yep.
It is nonstop, and they just keep coming. And yeah, you can only be so busy, but you can consume a lot more beers an hour than you could chicken tenders. You know what I mean? It's at least more I could. But
Well, don't forget, Black Friday isn't just Black Friday. Before it was Black Friday, it was the day game for the Bruins.
Yep.
It's college kids home. It's the day everyone gets together after the holidays. That's the extended weekend before I go back wherever I'm from. And so it's a free day during the week.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people have it off, and so it's kind of that mini holiday time frame too. So
kind of a reset button too, you would think, right?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of times that the dads say, "Hey, honey, I got to go out shopping," and she's like, "Oh, okay, go ahead," and you just hit the bars.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
In other words.
Yeah.
Dude, Dan might listen to this. Seriously, like,
I'm sick of giving away all the secrets.
I posted a video of him the other day. We said this on the Bar Talk cast before, and we will update the Karl and Jordan Have a Bet event coming up in January. But I posted a video of Karl missing a pretty terrible dart shot and doing his usual professional wrestling reaction in slow motion on Facebook.
No,
And-
that's not how it happened.
Go ahead.
So I said,
Enlighten us.
Jordan, let's take a break. We both work really, really hard. It's
Like an hour and a half
noon,
into
for
the
Christ's sakes. It's noon already. Let's go to Pillory. Love Pillory Pub. Let's go to Pillory, play a little darts before it gets busy down there, and then we can go back to work. Okay. So we go down, we play maybe 45 minutes, maybe an hour worth of darts. He's filming me on it, puts it on Facebook. My wife thinks I'm working hard. Now she finds out I'm drinking at somebody else's bar, and she's...
If you want to see the video, those of you guys listening, check out the event page on Facebook. It's under the Speedwell page, events. Karl and Jordan Have a Bet, and I'll get into that later with Last Call. But the video is absolutely hilarious. Karl,
You need some soundtrack to it, like
yeah.
I said,
it's
tell her it was
Hogan.
yesterday.
yeah, something.
I said, tell her it was yesterday. He's like, you're wearing the same clothes you are right now. She's not going to believe it was yesterday.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to post that video to Bar Talk. Might as well now. The cat's already out of the bag. If you didn't wear such a ridiculous outfit, I could have told
First of
her
all, it's not an outfit.
that it was a different day.
Okay?
That was an outfit, my friend.
A uniform.
He had... All right, check this. He had a thermal gray long-sleeve shirt on.
Why are you checking out my outfit?
His blue Magnum PI Hawaiian shirt on, and then a Magic Hat vest that had more dog hair on it than I can... And he's got...
I'm going to tell Jen you called her that. Who's in trouble now?
And he goes, oh, hurry up, post on the video and say that's from another day. I go, Karl, you left the house wearing that today. I'm pretty sure she's going to remember.
You're just mad because I won.
Well, did you see her comment on the thing?
I'm not on Facebook because I don't want to get myself into trouble.
She commented that she begged you not to wear that before you left the house.
I read it.
She doesn't understand style like I do.
Hey, we're at halftime.
All right, halftime.
Thing out?
Yes, go ahead, introduce us. This is the first time we've done it.
We're going to do a little bit of try something new here called shift change. So basically halfway through, we're going to rattle off 5 quick questions to one of you guys. We'll do one of you guys this time, and then the next episode we'll do the other. With this particular episode, Dan, you will be on the hot seat.
And we're gonna keep score over here.
Yeah, we're gonna keep score. And every week, Karl and I will see if we guess what the correct answers are. These questions may or may not pertain to the subject that we're on. These in particular aren't really on point.
And the questions, there's only one question, but you both have your own answers to it.
You see more business than I do today. You're very interrogation mode. So why don't you do the questions this time?
Well, I'm trying to get off the Facebook. My wife's seeing me drink.
I'm trying to help you. Shut up.
Shit. All right. First question. For a gift, would you rather get a real physical gift or a gift card?
Gift card.
By physical gift, he doesn't mean like fake.
Not a physical. Do you want a physical as a gift? That's.
No, gift card.
I mean, I know you're getting older, man.
Oh.
A gift card? Jeff?
Physical gift. Particularly the physical.
All right, Jordan, what you say?
I said a gift card for Dan. I thought we were only asking one guy this time, and then we're asking...
No,
it's just a trial run. We're going to work this out by next episode.
Yeah, this is not going to work.
We'll try.
Oh, for Christ's sakes.
You already messed it up. We're only asking Dan.
Edit it out. All right, so we're going to do a shift change.
Jordan, he
all right, second question. All right, I'll ask the second question.
All right, hold on. What did you pick? I said you guys would say depends on where.
That's not an answer. It's got to be...
Yeah, the answer is depends on where.
You are messing this up like crazy.
It's a question, Mike.
This was your idea.
All right, so Jordan won, Karl nothing. Go ahead, next question. Next question. Next freaking question.
Oh, God damn.
Go ahead.
Do you think Santa Claus prefers sugar cookies or chocolate chip cookies?
Oh, chocolate chip without a doubt.
All right, that's what I said as well.
And sugar cookies.
Wow, Karl, you are doing excellent. Your turn.
Geez, this guy doesn't mean
I'll
I'm
ask
not right.
the questions, Jesus. Christmas music before Thanksgiving, yes or no?
No, thank you.
Thank you. That's what I said as well.
That's what I said.
You already know I'm Scrooge. Turkey or ham on Christmas dinner?
Turkey.
Turkey. You're not
ham.
turkey out?
Ham.
Damn, I put ham too.
I don't really go home for Thanksgiving, so
all right.
I don't have
Jesus Christ, you can have it at the bar wherever you go.
Not my bar. There's no turkey Doritos.
Sure. That's not a bad idea.
Hey.
Not yet.
Let's call them up. Frito-Lay's, what's up?
My favorite is I saw the design pepperoni dog fart Doritos. No, that's Lay's, right? All right. Do you shop on Black Friday?
No.
No. All right. Dude, what did you?
I said no.
I said no as well. All right.
No shopping on Black Friday.
All right. So
what do you mean shopping?
Not working, or not out drinking, going out and trying to get deals.
So buying a beer is not shopping.
That's my definition of no. Buying a beer is not shopping.
All right, then I had no.
All right. That's all the questions. That's
all right. So I had 5. How many did you get?
That went excellent.
I had 5. How many did you have right?
You did not have 5.
I had 5.
No, you didn't. You put physical gift for the first one, which is you offering a sexual favor.
And then it's not a favor.
It's a gift, Jordan. A gift.
I hate to interrupt. It was Jordan 4, Karl 3.
Thank you, Andy kept track. All right. You done?
Yep. Go ahead.
All right. That's the end of shift change. So yeah, thanks. Anybody listening, if you guys want. If you at Bar Talkcast is our Facebook. If you have a question you want us to ask a guest that you think be interesting in the future, feel free to shoot us a message on one of those or on Twitter at Bar Talkcast. And we'll ask the questions a little bit better than we did this first time around if we ever do this again.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it every episode now
Can I ask
until I win.
I hope it goes better than that one did. Yeah,
Can I?
of course.
Dan and I have a few
Yeah,
questions.
we made our own
Was that-
shift change.
Look at
You
this.
did.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
All right.
Would that be all right if?
Yeah, absolutely.
Go
Anything to get out of this.
Who you asking? Me or?
Oh, it was both of them. We didn't want one of you to feel left out, Karl.
I appreciate that.
So, yeah, we went both of you. Would you like to start, or would you like me to? I'll ask the first one.
Okay, go.
This is for both of you. What is your proudest moment as a bar owner?
Does it? I actually got a serious answer
yeah,
to that one.
I mean,
I got a good one.
I'll
Guys,
tell you when it
these are
happens
all
to me.
serious questions.
Okay. I can, right off the top of my head, every time someone asks me this. So about 2 years ago, we did an event, a little less than 2 years ago, we did an event for a local well-known bartender, a couple local well-known bartenders, Pete and Shannon Burgess. Shannon's been battling cancer on and off for a long time now, and she had a setback, and Pete was working for me at the time, so we threw this big surprise, got everybody in town rallied, and all you guys here were a part of that. We absolutely packed the place. If you work for the fire department a couple years, we were like double capacity all night. We raised a shitload of money for Shannon, Pete, and their families. Since then, I mean, she's been doing great. They both work at Dillon's right now. They own their own company. They did at the time too, called Poor Guys. We should have them on sometime actually. But that was my proudest moment. I remember being in the middle of the dining room, like in the event, and I was like, you know what, chicken tender's beer. It's not what it's about. Like, this is what it's about. Those are two like the most solid people I've ever met, and we like as a town all sort of, and we used Speedwell as a venue. So that was my proudest moment as a bar owner. Top that, tough guy.
Watch this.
Hold my beer.
Mine came about 3 months ago, maybe a little less than that, 2 months ago. It was a Sunday afternoon. My parents come down for Irish music. They love the Irish music. So when Mom calls you and says, are you going to be at the bar because we're coming down, you can't say no. You can, but you feel the wrath. So we fed my mother a couple of glasses of wine, who then decides she knows every Irish song there is. And decides to go up on stage and sing an Irish song. Who knows one line in every Irish song, but nothing else. So she went up there, told him that she could do it, and went up, okay, this is great, I'm going to go up and sing. And there's my mother singing at my bar, Irish music, to a song she's never heard before. And all I can think of was, this is why I opened the place.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
And I got it on camera, too, so, Mom, if you're listening,
Can we post it on the bar
deny
talk,
that. We should put it, yeah.
Can we put it on the? All right.
Yeah.
Can we do that?
Yeah.
All right. That'd be
I
good.
don't know if we can.
Holiday card.
Do you have the video?
I got the video.
Is it on your phone?
Yeah, it's on my iPod.
I'll take care of it. Yeah.
Okay.
Fantastic.
So that was my proudest moment. My,
like that.
my mother, who had too much to drink, is up there singing Irish music on stage.
Both very community events.
I'm sorry, whose story did you like better?
That's not the question. So next question.
We're not on the hot seat
All
anymore.
right. Which one of you is tallest?
Me.
I think Carl's got like maybe
8 inches on him. Look at me.
I don't know. I would say
It's
Carl,
me.
I would say Carl's a little taller than I am.
Thank you.
Who can reach the top shelf, first of all? Like, that's...
What do you
Carl
mean
doesn't
top
do
shelf?
anything.
Like that
so
shelf's
I would
the
be
top
reaching
one?
to the top. Even
What do you
just,
mean? Like,
get
without
someone
a
else to do
stool?
it.
Yeah.
Without assistance.
Or your reaching claw.
Should we do like a height test? Because
That might be a video thing.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. No.
For the record, it's Jordan.
Well, he's shrinking. I'm still growing.
Yeah, so I'm going to say not me.
He's like 60,
All
right?
right, so I get another one. So that was an easy one. You ready?
Yep.
Jordan, do you
Oh, no.
feel your Fall River upbringing has handicapped you as a business owner because you can't properly pronounce R's and O's?
It's funny you say that. The fucking name of this podcast is Bar Talk, and I'm going Bat Talk, Bat Talk, Bat Talk. And I'm trying to get people to follow us on Twitter and Facebook, and I have to say BAR every time. Yeah, I do
I didn't even know
actually.
you spelled right there.
I don't. The Fall River public school system has not been good to me, but no, I definitely do, man. When I came into town and started meeting people and stuff like that. I don't think anyone took me seriously. I mean, they don't take me seriously now either, but it was much less seriously. Now, at least I'm on like Phantom Gourmet. They're like, wow, you're like that idiot
Yes,
on
you gotta listen,
TV.
yeah.
But I gotta listen to him now, you know. But yes, I do. To answer that, I do. That's a good question. Yeah. God damn.
Well, Karl, we don't want you to feel left out, so we have specific questions for you, too. Now, Karl, when training new employees with their job requirements, how do you feel it's necessary to express the urgency you expect them to work with? We have you quoted as, let's go, let's go, let's go. How important is that to you?
That's our mantra over there at the New World Tavern. Let's go, let's go.
Well, I thought there's 3. I have quoted.
No, there's always only 2.
I think it's 2.
All right.
3 and you're
Yeah,
gone.
the 3.
That's
Yeah, the
3.
3.
Yeah, if you
I
hit
get
3,
it.
there's...
It's like strike 1, strike 2, strike 3.
Yeah, if I'm saying at the 3rd, that means you didn't do it yet, and I'm on the goddamn stool reaching for the top shelf.
Makes sense. See, I told you it's a purpose.
You want to grab the next one?
Yeah, Jordan, what do you really think about Karl's shirts?
I'm actually jealous I can't pull them off. I rock plaid every day because I think it distracts from the terrible accent. If I were to rock, I would be really confusing the shit out of people if I had my accent and I was rocking Magnum PI shirts every day and white New Balances. Yeah, I couldn't pull that off.
Who said anything about sneakers?
Well, it's funny you say that because this segues perfectly into Jeff's next
As
question.
you know, or the audience certainly doesn't, but I used to sell medical devices and biotech and pharmaceuticals.
I did not know that.
And this next question stems from that. Karl, are those sneakers prescription?
What does that mean? First of all, you guys, I'm going to tell you something about New Balance that I just learned from my father, who's been wearing New Balances for 40 years. Okay?
Those New Balances for 40 years before you put them on today?
I get them for Christmas every year.
Family heirlooms, man.
Oh,
Did
do
you
that?
know
You can tell.
that there's a number on the tongue, right? And the higher the number, the better the sneaker is? Huh.
So how does that answer? Are they prescription?
I don't know, like, do I see with them? What the
Do
hell
the
is that?
doctor
Well,
give
it's-
it to you every year for Christmas?
Is it like glasses with the numbers are prescribed, so like the sneakers are too? It's like they're cheater sneakers.
No,
like,
these are
Cheater
not-
sneakers.
I'll be honest with
Helps your
you.
calves out a little bit, makes you a little taller.
I'll be honest with you.
Carl's rocking shape ups, dude.
I'll be honest with you. These are right off the shelf.
All right, so no.
Nope,
You got a nice
all right.
patina.
Right.
Excuse me. Sorry, microphone.
Oh, you guys got any more?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Actually, this is working out.
Oh
good.
yeah, this is
Okay.
working out good. Yeah, Jordan, I got questions for you too. Then.
All right, sweet. Is that how we're gonna
Do
do
you want the
it?
next one? Or you want me to take the next one?
Go for it.
All right, Jordan, this one's for you. Jordan, you are a craft beer bar owner. As we know, the craft beer industry is dominated by people with beards and other facial expressions. Do you feel your success in any way is impeded by your inability to grow?
No comment. I shave as often as Karl buys sneakers, once a year. Yeah, I think I get judged, man. I got nothing. I could grow a sweet catfish mustache, though, like a true Frenchman.
Sweet.
Oh.
Facial hair expressions are expressions.
Yeah, that's about
I've
all
seen
I got.
Japanese women with better beards than him.
All right.
Jesus
You both
Christ.
run busy bars. You both have active nightlives. The real question, I think, a lot of your listeners want to know is, given you're 6'5" and 250
6'2".
pounds,
6'5"
I got a big
with the
burly
sneakers.
beard. And
which one of you guys gets hit on the most?
Me.
yeah, I can't remember the last time
And
I
I'll
got hit
tell
on
you
by a
why.
female anyway.
Hit on
Because
a
I like to wear the Hawaiian shirts, which is coming back now, right?
I like
Seems to
it.
be
I
a
like
thing.
it.
And I hear all the girls say, "Check that guy out." So I know they're checking me out.
I thought it was look at that guy over there. Same thing?
Yeah, whatever.
Good.
Hey, at least they know I'm a guy. I'm all right.
That's why you grew the beard. This guy's proud move.
Yeah, I think the combination of me having the facial hair of a 12-year-old and rocking jeans from Savers has made me as androgynous as probably possible.
You can say that, but I can't say Japanese.
You got anything else?
We got a couple more.
All right,
Jesus
bring it on.
Christ.
Let's go.
I thought you wanted us to do homework here.
Yeah,
So.
I mean, we tried
That's
to
pretty
Well,
good.
homework isn't asking us questions.
Yeah, it is.
We're doing all the work here.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, saying a free ride, guys. Jordan, it's been rumored that you can strike out any human being in wiffle ball. Our question is, was the movie The Natural based on you?
Yes, it was. That's all. Yeah, of course it was. You didn't know that? Yeah, absolutely. Actually, I'd love to strike you guys on a wiffle ball. We should play some wiffle ball over the.
You say that every year, you know?
Yeah, have you ever played?
You know what,
Because
no.
all I hear
Bad.
is stories.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
No, I've never seen it.
I'll post an ill video on.
Yeah.
the
Actually,
on
I've seen.
Facebook. Now that I
I've
have
seen
admin status.
This is going to come out wrong, but I've seen Jordan's
editor
wiffle ball
status.
Yep.
on his leg.
Yeah.
I do. I have a wiffle ball tattoo on my leg. It's a gentleman's game. And
Who told you that?
My brother.
Oh, okay.
My brother and I have been playing for about 10 years.
Who's better?
It depends. It's pretty even right now. Rye was kicking my ass for a while.
But your brother's a lot younger than you
We're
are.
the
Yeah,
politician
he's got
over
14
here,
months
you know?
on me.
14 months.
Yeah, he's also got more facial hair. He's not pale. He's about 6 feet tall, and he's athletic. He's got a lot going for
He's
him.
not 6 feet tall.
Yeah, he's
No.
6 feet.
I'm 6'2", and he towers over me.
Yeah, it's true.
So he's
He's
like
tall.
6'7".
Yeah.
If he put Karl's orthopedic shoes on, he'd be 6.
Actually, yeah, that's true. You're only taller than me because you're wearing those damn shape-ups, dude. Platform freaking New Balance.
Stop checking out my calves.
Sorry.
Jesus.
All right, Karl.
Goose.
Speaking of being inspired, is it true that the Snickers Hangry ads were inspired by you?
I've been told to have a Snicker once or twice in my life.
Today.
But I think I get a bad rap. People think I'm miserable because I'm not happy. It's not true. I'm not happy because
You're miserable.
you guys are twisting my words. Twisting my words.
Oh, wait a minute. I just got a text in. It's from Harvey, and he says, Jenny says hello.
And Shabby, can you keep your voice down for me?
That's it, boys.
Yeah,
That's all you got for nice
questions?
job,
Yeah.
fellas. Nice job.
I thought it was all right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Write down some of these questions later.
I know. That was pretty good.
All right, what else we got on the list? How much time we got left?
No, we're fine.
Really? I thought it was over.
I mean, how can you go on after those hard questions?
All right, so let's get back into the holidays.
They don't hit the
Stop
table.
hitting the
Okay.
table.
Oh, fuck Christ's sake.
I can't believe I did that. You're the one warning everybody.
I know it.
Rules over here.
All right, so
Number one offender.
Jeff, you got little kids.
I do.
Not kids.
13 and 11.
That's little. What's the big gift these days? Is it still Pokemon cards?
No. Well, I
Tamagotchis.
suppose it depends on the age. I think Pokemon's still in, if you can believe it or not.
Game Boys?
Pokemon Go.
Yeah. No, right now, video games clearly dominate the market.
Still?
Depends on the kid. I got a teenager. So that kid is focused on...
Child. We call him Child.
He's a kid.
All right.
All of a sudden, he's PC, dude. You ask him a couple hard-hitting questions, and he's trying to,
I got him around.
Back in the
So
director's
shady.
chair.
No, it's video games, I think, are the big ones. That's the big winner. But for moms and dads that want to get the kids outside, it's whatever activity they're in. So my son plays golf, so we get some golf equipment for him, focusing on his...
Golf equipment? You mean in golf clubs?
He's got to get...
It's not like you don't have to wear pads or anything.
No,
You've
but
never
there's...
seen
you got to
these
hit the
guys.
Oh,
ball.
yeah.
You got to hit the ball with stuff.
Jeff was there the one time I golfed.
Yes, I was.
Yeah. Well,
Sorry.
We haven't done it since, have we?
Well, that's all right.
His reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jordan.
It's called 36 golf balls out of Karl's bag in the water.
Cranberry bogs. It was in the bog. Yeah. It was in the bog. Hey, I did return them.
We had a good time. So my daughter is very much into the arts and crafts, and so I think that's a big thing.
And she's how old?
The goo that they're making now. She's 11. So.
I'm sorry, the what?
The goo. Isn't that with Elmer's glue and
Yeah, there's all kinds of shenanigans.
Oh, and you
going
sniff
on.
it?
Listen to me.
That's paint, Carl.
no glue? You can say
It's the
glue.
bane.
Yeah, try it out.
It's the bane of
You eat paste.
of my cleaning existence at the house. Is
Oh.
picking up that stuff all over the house.
Make your wife do it.
You've met my wife.
Yes.
Yeah,
Hey, talking about Christmas gifts, was there ever a Christmas
that was
gift?
positive. I meant that.
Yeah,
positive.
no, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know what to say after that. I was like, I'm not saying that.
Speaking of Christmas gifts, like the beautiful gift of Jeff's wife.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank you,
you
Jordan.
Got you, buddy.
I'm glad we talked earlier.
I always I
I'm
like
not even
talking
sure what
gifts.
that meant.
I'm just trying to save him here. Was there a gift that you guys always wanted growing up, like any Christmas when you were a kid, that you did get and was the best gift? And then on the flip of that, was there something you always wanted that Santa basically said, nah, man, you ain't getting that, and you never got it, and everyone else in your class got it? Dan, I'll start with you. Off the top of your head, what was the best Christmas present you ever got? As a kid, not like someone bought you a beer last year or something like that.
I mean, my beer is always the best, even as a child. It was my favorite gift. My best gift, I mean, it was probably like the first time I got a Sega Genesis, which I happened to ruin for myself by, snooping around and finding it in my mom's closet. So it was great when I knew about it like 3 weeks before Christmas and couldn't play with it.
Right.
Sega Genesis.
Yeah.
I thought that was a Star Trek movie.
It is.
If you don't even remember Sega Genesis, you're a lot older than I thought you were.
Anyway.
How about you, Jeff?
I was in high school, and I got a complete set of skis, boots, and poles. And I grew up kind of buying our own stuff, where you want to go away, you want to do your own thing, you work a job, you do that type of stuff. And for Mom and Dad to kick that in, that was a big ticket item for them. So I really appreciated it.
That's awesome.
I used those until they wore out. So that was a great gift for me.
Nice.
But
what about gift you wanted? Anyone have one like when they were? I know I got one off the top of my head.
Oh, absolutely.
I always wanted a goddamn Power Wheels. Always wanted one of those little. I wanted the blue Jeep Power Wheels. Never got it.
Never wanted a green machine? Are you kidding me?
What's a green machine?
That was the big wheel with the shifters and the thing. Again, I'm older. I'm a bit older than Jordan. So, but for me it was skates, hockey skates, like proper.
Not roller skates?
Well, we're not getting into those. So
I'd be 7'2". I'd be like that guy on the Bruins there on roller skates.
No,
Chara?
the CCM hockey
Chara
skates
Heine.
that every other kid got. That we played pond hockey every day after school in the neighborhood, because there was like 45 ponds around my neighborhood, and I always had these. I was the youngest of 4, so I got the hand-me-down whatever there was. And so at one point I was playing with figure skates for my sister.
Yes.
And getting harassed by the neighborhood.
And you did the best triple axel there was.
Oh yeah. No, listen, you know what I did? I learned how to use a stick as a weapon. So
All right, Jordan, what about
get
you?
made fun of much.
What's
that.
The best gift I ever got?
Yeah, and the one that you always
The worst,
wanted,
I
you
just
never
said
got.
Power Wheels, man. I always wanted a Power Wheels. I never got one. But I lived in the project, so it probably would have gotten stolen from me like a week after I had
What
it.
are Power Wheels?
Power Wheels, you remember those? It was like a little mini car, and it was like battery powered.
Oh, yeah.
And you could try it go like
The Bobby
it
car.
go like I wanted the
say
Bigfoot
that, man.
Bobby car. I wanted Bigfoot, man, and it went like 2 miles per hour. But when you're a kid, that's fast. You know what I mean?
Right.
Never got one. My best was on. Same with Dan. Was my Nintendo. My original Nintendo. It came with Mario 3, Super Mario 3. That was the best gift ever. I had that Nintendo till pretty much the end of high school. I don't know where it is now, but I think it's still in my aunt and uncle's attic, and I'm pretty sure after blowing into the tapes a few times, it still works.
That could be an episode.
Yeah, just talking Nintendo, man. Oh yeah, and Dan features a Nintendo. No, a Sega now.
Genesis.
Is that the Sega?
I wish he was that. That Sega didn't last that long.
I don't know that they have those adapters for the new TVs.
They do.
It's awesome.
They still play. They still play Pong. They still play Pong.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think it's 3D now.
That was pretty
Where
good.
they
His fault.
just throw stuff at you. You get to dodge the VR headsets. I know I just said a bunch of science stuff with Star Trek.
Oh, yeah.
Dan, what about a gift you wanted and didn't get?
Oh, one of my favorite Christmas stories is for months I wanted to snowboard. I had gone snowboarding with my friends, all that, using the terrible rental ones. So, get this big box thing. It was a guitar, which I never expressed that I wanted to ever learn how to play guitar. And I remember looking at my dad and like, "Hey, I can't go down a mountain on this. I'm being very ungrateful right now." But I
can't means I will
like,
not
to
try.
this day, that guitar has never been played.
You still have it?
Absolutely.
Out of spite.
It was a nice guitar too, so I felt bad, but not really because I wanted to snowboard.
Oh,
Best present I ever got was a turtle. It's like a real life turtle.
What was
It's
his
a
name?
little like.
We need to build a character.
Tippy.
All right.
And it was a little. It was about this big. And
He showed the microphone for anybody that obviously can't see.
it's like one of those red-eared painted turtles.
Yep.
And if you don't clean a turtle after a while, it friggin' reeks. So like 2
goes
months
for most
later,
things, though,
my
right?
mother said he ran away.
He went to a farm.
We looked all over the house. We could never find him.
It's a fast turtle.
Yeah, Tippy.
What was the worst? What was the one gift you wanted that you didn't get?
Oh shit! I'm so old. I don't even remember. I remember getting a big wheel, and then the big thing about the big wheel was the little spring on the wheel, and a brrrr, made big noise as you going down the street. My father went out there in the driveway, ripped that thing off the first day I had it. I had like a silent big wheel. Well, what good is that? Nobody even knew you could.
Oh, Karl, we didn't hear you over there.
That's why you gotta. Oh, you can't even.
That
put
was the
baseball
noise of
card
a
in the
silent
spokes
big
if-
wheel,
No,
by the
it doesn't
way.
have spokes.
I had a nurse as a mother. And
You already had a turn.
And so my mother would tell me with the big wheels, she said, those are death traps, Jeff. You can't get on a big
You'll
wheel.
shoot your eye out.
Now, meanwhile, I'm 10 years old. They're death traps. I'm like, well, look how happy these people look driving down the street with the big wheels. They pull the emergency brake. They spin sideways. It looks like so much fun. You can't hear the car behind you, Jeff. You can't hear them. Kids get run over all the time, Jeff. So every time I see a big wheel, I have happiness, and then I have sadness for all the kids that got run over by the cars they couldn't see.
Now, did kids actually get run over?
I'm
Is that
torn.
just one of those like over coddling like mom things to say? Like you'll shoot your eye out. Like I mean,
He shot his
he
eye
did
out.
shoot his
Jeff
eye
would have
out.
got run over.
Yeah, all right. So I guess Christmas story. It's got to be true.
Meanwhile, is it parent justification because I don't want to buy you a big wheel, so I'm going to make
Right.
you afraid of it? And,
Right.
Yeah. I love you, Mom. Go.
Last call.
Last call. All right, everybody's got to finish their beers. You don't have to literally finish your beer.
I'll do it.
And everybody, so this is a portion of the show towards the end. We wrap up. Everybody gets about a minute or so to plug your business. You can plug something personal. You can, whatever you'd like to talk about. If you got an event coming up at Mayflower, BBC, New World, you can plug it. I'm going to use this time again. I'll kick it off to talk about Karl and Jordan have a bet. So, for those of you guys that haven't listened to the previous episodes, first of all, what the hell's wrong with you? Second of all, Karl and I have a little bit of a bet we made, and he swears I'm down. It wasn't after the first game of the season, but it was. Where if the Patriots went 12-4 or worse, I would have to. No, wait. How did I? Yeah, if they went 12-4 or worse, I would have to bartend at New World wearing Magnum PI shirt, white New Balances. Don't throw those away. And
We
donate
just changed it, by the way. Now it's going to be a Hawaiian party.
Hawaiian party.
Yep.
Everybody's gonna wear it.
Yeah.
Oh, good. That's better for me. I won't stick out like a sore thumb like you do.
Oh, I have a banana costume you can wear.
Yours just is going to be drawn on your body. By an inebriar.
Come on, Andy. The Patriots just won again last night in dominating fashion at Mile High Stadium, a place where they usually have a real tough time. It's just looking like it's their year this year. So this 13-3 thing might not be so distant after all, after starting 0-2. How you feeling, Karl? How are your chances?
You know, it really doesn't matter who wins because whoever wins, we both win.
If it was the other way around and the Patriots lost yesterday, you'd be going, woo-hoo-hoo-hoo!
Just like that.
Just like that.
First of
check
all,
the video out if you want to see how it
I've
is.
actually heard that noise
Yeah.
come out of his mouth. Yeah.
It's getting weird.
So when is it?
Yes, it is. I'm not sure the exact date, but it is the Sunday evening between the last playoff game and the Super Bowl.
January 23rd.
All-Star Day.
So it doesn't. We don't know where it's going to be. Besides, we know it's going to be at the New World Tavern, and we don't know where the money is going to go to. We don't have a charity picked out. We want to keep it super, super local. Maybe a GoFundMe page at that point. So we just don't want our money getting lost in some big, big, big corporation. So if anybody knows of a good charity, please write, email. Do people write anymore?
No.
Put it on your typewriter and send it in.
There you go.
Some people do.
It's January 21st. I said 23rd. I was wrong. I know of a good nonprofit.
This is my last call. You had your last call.
Well, wait. What
And
kind of
so,
Cosmogen
when we're at the New World Tavern during this bet, everybody come on in. It's going to be Hawaiian night. We're going to have a lot of flying heinies going around. It'll be a great time. Come on in.
I don't want to know what that is. I ain't making that.
I can't wait to see
And I want to
it.
thank Jeff. I want to thank Jeff and Dan for coming in. Not only do we consider them business associates, but Jordan considers them friends. So it's kind of nice to have you guys in. And again, we're here at the Mayflower Brewery. If you want to come in, come check it out. They just got it done. Maybe 4 or 5 months ago. Everything was redone.
Yeah, no.
Okay, this is mine. You talking?
Dude, yours has been like.
So
4
come
minutes.
on down. The place is beautiful. They have a lot of good beers here. Come on down, Dan. It's all up to you.
Dan's distracted.
Sorry, I'm getting hidden messages from my secretary. For us, I'm almost going to steal Jeff's thunder because he has a bigger sign than I do. But on November 25th, for Saturday after Thanksgiving, we're doing our 20th anniversary party. We're trying to stash some cool beers from the last year and a half. Karl's not invited, so don't worry. We'll leave him outside. He can look in the windows and watch.
Oh, that's even better.
It's can't believe we've been open for 20 years, and I've worked there for all 20 of them.
It seems like.
Are you guys doing anything different for the event or anything like that?
We're gonna have some giveaways. Like I said, we'll have a bunch of beer reps in and hang out. You can ask some questions that they don't want to answer, but
They'll give you stuff.
They'll give you some stuff if you have a good question, or even if they just want you to go away. Like I said, we have some beers from a lot of local breweries. Like we have some awesome stuff from Mayflower. The 2 new breweries in town with Plymouth Beer Company and Second Winds. We'll be tapping some stuff for them for the first time. So
Sick.
Plus all the stuff I've been hoarding in the basement for a long time. So
Nice.
some cool beers that we'll put on Facebook when it gets a little closer.
Sounds awesome. 20 years. Congrats. It's huge.
Good day. November 18th is parade day, as you mentioned earlier. Just want to let you folks know, anyone that comes into the brewery that day, we're donating $1 from every purchase to the Sonoma Restoration for the wildfire funds there out in California. For those that don't know, Drew, our owner, grew up in Sonoma. Fires got within less than a mile of his parents' house. His parents were evacuated, and it's had devastating effects to a lot of the folks in that community. So on a positive note, we're open that entire week, so you can bury your sorrows in beer.
Nice transition.
And Monday, Tuesday, we're open from 12 to 5. Wednesday, we're open 10 to 8. So before you want to go in and make the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, which is, these bartenders all here won't tell you, is amateur hour extreme, except for the highlight moment of their year, except for New Year's Eve. We're open from 10 to 8, so come pregame with us and then go out and make their life miserable. We have our 10-year anniversary party in January. Stay tuned for details, mayflowerbrewing.com, for all hours and exciting details. Plenty of events in the new year.
I think I grew a beard during that last fall.
Yeah, that was,
It wasn't 2 years.
And I just want to say,
oh my God, he's still talking. Go ahead.
I just want to say thanks for having us.
Yeah,
Of course.
thank you.
Great having you guys.
We appreciate
Yeah,
it.
well, I mean, listen, we'd rather have anybody else. So,
All right, thanks for listening to the Bar Talk podcast. Again, I'm Jordan Chavez Speedwell with, always, Mr. Heine. And you can follow us on Twitter at Bar Talkcast, and also on Facebook at Bar Talkcast. Be looking out for that sweet Karl victory dart video and his mom singing Irish tunes. We'll see you next time.